everyone, I'm Moonrain and welcome to my channel. Today we're doing a pick a card reading for August using the Strengths and Challenges spread. This reading is designed to reveal where your strengths will shine and what challenges you may face this month, so you can navigate August with confidence and a little bit of clarity. Okay, we're going to go over the piles here. First on the pile we have is the Monthlytarotreading. For pile 1, it's a very beautiful teal colored rose. Then we have pile 2, which is your rose quartz. And lastly, pile 3 with the lapis lazuli. So I just want you guys to take a deep breath. Center yourself. And choose the pile you feel most drawn to. The timestamps are going to be in the description below, so you can just jump straight ahead to your message. All right, let's get started. All right, if you chose the Monthlytarotreading for pile 1, this message is for you. So we're going to go ahead and just flip the cards here. This is the main energy, which is your Hierophant. The strength will be on your right-hand side for this month, which is the Empress. And then we have the Four of Wands as challenges for this month. And let's see what you're releasing here. The Knight of Wands. And what to embrace is the Five of Pentacles, which is pretty interesting. And finally, the outcome here for the rest of your month, we have the Knight of Pentacles. So let's start with the main energy here. So we have the Hierophant. The Hierophant, you have to think of the word dogma. It's asking you for structure, patience, a clear system or approach. So whether it's going to be work, a creative project, a personal goal, the key here is to follow a plan rather than rushing, right? You could almost see like his hand is kind of saying, stop, it's okay. You got to follow this systematically. Now, in regards to your strength, which is a little different from the Hierophant here, she shows you creativity. She shows you nourishing type energy. So here it's saying that your strength is your creativity, that nurturing energy that you have. So this tells me perhaps, and even her back is towards the Hierophant, this shows me that structure is not necessarily your favorite thing to do. You have the ability to bring things to fruition through your creativity, through that spark, through that passion. But it's not necessarily very structured. All right, so in regards to challenges here, we have the Four of Wands, which suggests you might expect quick recognition from others regarding your project, your idea, or work you're pursuing. This might be from a boss, a co-worker, friends, family. But perhaps others are kind of focusing on their own path at this point in time, and it's causing you to hesitate. Maybe even you're relying on others to help you to become a little bit more consistent, more motivated, or even structured with your endeavors, but it's not necessarily happening, right? Now, in regards to what you need to release is the Knight of Wands, and that's that impulsive rush to finish energy. The Knight is all about action, and specifically the Knight of Wands. So the card is asking you, if you want this to be successful, you need time to kind of cultivate, right, that Empress energy and let it just bloom. That's your skill. What you're embracing here for this month, or what you should embrace, is the Five of Pentacles, which shows that you do need help and support if available, but this is only if you're willing to ask. Don't expect recognition immediately for your efforts. It's more about you having to come to others to ask for help. Now, in regards to the potential outcome, you have the Knight of Pentacles, which is more about steady, reliable progress that creates something lasting, as you can see here, as he's moving down the path into the landscape in the background. So because this is Pentacles, I want to say this is more like financial or even just long-term benefit from the work that you're doing. So the takeaway here is slow down, lean on your support system, trust that your creativity will grow into something meaningful. Don't go too fast, as the Knight of Wands is showing here. Okay? Thank you so much for watching my pile 1s. We're going to go ahead and do pile 2 in just a bit. All right, if you chose the rose quartz for pile 2, this message is for you. Let's uncover the main energy here. We have the 3 of Wands. Your strength here is justice. Let's see what your challenge this month will be. Okay, 5 of Swords. Let's go ahead and see what you're releasing here. 8 of Wands. Okay. And then what you will be embracing this month is Knight of Pentacles. And then final outcome, the Star in reverse. Okay, so I'm seeing a lot of wands lately. I think everybody's just go, go, go this month. All right, for my pile 2, your main energy here is the 3 of Wands. So it looks like you've already set things in motion in regards to something that you're working or pursuing. Now it's time to just, this month, to just watch your plans unfold. Maybe there's a sense of anticipation, like waiting to see where the results are in regards to your efforts here. So now in regards to your strength, we have justice. So this is about clarity and fairness, helping make sure that you're making the correct or wise choices, especially if other people are involved in regards to what you're doing or pursuing. Now your challenge here is the 5 of Swords, which brings in conflict or tension. The lesson here is to hold your integrity and consider other people's perspectives. The fact that we have justice here, making sure that you're making a fair and just balance, means whatever this case may be, it's not necessarily something that's just solely impacting you, but others. And this is kind of just making sure you realize that it's not about getting caught up in winning, making sure, you know, you're taking the credit here, proving a point. It's making sure that everyone here is involved, it's considered, and that it's fair and just. Now, in regards to what to release here, we have the 8 of Wands, which is a needing to rush to the finish line. You may burn out if you do this. So it's not about doing that. It's about making sure that you're just waiting, sitting, evaluating how things are progressing on their own and making adjustments as they come. Now with the Knight of Pentacles, we have here, it's encouraging you to move more methodically, consistently forward. The Knight of Pentacles is about slowing down, making that plan before charging forward. Now in regards to your potential outcome here, we have the Star reversed, which asks for like inner strength and self-reliance as opposed to hope or external hope for others. It's about asking to trust yourself, that you're realizing your own potential and staying the course. Now, so your takeaway here is move with integrity, be patient, right? Don't rush into anything and focus on the journey and not just the destination here. Consider others, as you see here with the Justice. Okay? And now let's move on to pile 3. All right, if you pick the Lapis Lazuli, this message is for you. I'm gonna just start uncovering these cards here. Main energy here, we have the 9 of Swords, so that's a really great positive card here. Then for strengths, we have 6 of Swords. Next up, we have the 7 of Cups, and this is gonna be challenges that you might face during this month. Let's see what you'll be releasing. You'll be releasing the Page of Pentacles energy, and you'll be embracing more of the 4 of Swords. Okay. And last but not least, the final card we have is Temperance, which should be like the final outcome. Now, this is a little different from the other 2 piles. The other 2 piles were talking about slowing down, but here we're talking about moving forward, progressing, and I'll explain why. So here, the main energy we have is the 9 of Swords. So if we were to show it this way, we're seeing, or upright, we're seeing a lady here laying on her bed and just having difficulties sleeping, right? The swords are kind of a way of showing you what is inside of her, which is about the mental aspect of things. So she's unable to sleep well because she has fears or anxiety, worry, things that are just ruminating in her head. Because it's reversed though, it's showing me that right now it looks like you're not necessarily having these worries anymore. It's kind of like that anxiety, that worry is kind of lifting and things are getting a little bit better. You're seeing a little bit more clarity, perhaps just stepping into more of an emotional relief here. So that's really good here. And now let's see what your strengths are and how to move forward. So the strength here is that 6 of Swords, which tells me that you're ready to move or to have that transition and heal. So this month, it looks like maybe you're moving on from that difficult situation and heading towards more what we consider like calmer, more supportive energy. And that's reflected by the water here, how she's just running away from that danger and moving towards something a little bit more calming. And that is definitely supporting this main energy here that we have. Now, in regards to the challenge of this month, we have the Seven of Cups, which warns about getting lost in confusion, too many options. Maybe August asks you to make like a clear decision to move forward instead of kind of staying in that uncertainty. So even though you're ready to move forward, you might not know exactly the best path to do so. And so this card just warns you, don't get caught up in those options that you have. Like, just pick one and just start making baby steps to move forward or progress. Now, in regards to what you'll be releasing, we have the Page of Pentacles, which is reversed. So it's giving that kind of Virgo feeling. It's time to stop hesitating, over planning, being over analytical. Don't wait for perfect conditions. Start moving, even if the first steps are, like I mentioned, baby steps, right? Now, in regards to the Four of Swords as a card or energy to embrace here, the Four of Swords is about resting. So in reverse is saying to wake up from a period of stagnation, and that stagnation came from that worry, that anxiety that you were feeling in the past couple of months, and re-engage with life. Like, it's about gentle action, renewed energy, and this will help you carry forward. In regards to the potential outcome, if you were to follow this advice to kind of just make those baby steps after feeling this and having that anxiety lifted or worry, we have the Temperance, which shows that by the end of August, if you were to embrace all of this, you'll find balance and emotional healing and a smoother flow in your daily life. So for my pile 3, just step out of that worry cycle, make it a choice and move forward in small, steady baby steps. And you'll be able to find that balance and peace that you're searching for. Okay? All right. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch my video. I'd love to know which pile you chose and if it resonated with you, so just feel free to comment below. And if you enjoyed this reading, like, subscribe, and share to support the channel. Wishing you the best month moving forward. All right, guys, see you next reading.